Today is 882nd day to come here to learn. I'm learning. I hope this will support your dreams. Your goals allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I speak about what you seek in life. Of course, when you think about destination, what you seek in destination side, of course, we understand that it will be require different kind of vehicle to reach the destination. But today I want to focus on really seeking that destination. What are that we seek? Because every single person have different things that people seek. But I think that a lot of times we potentially could seek wrong things. And I think that when we grow and we increase our perspective, the things that we seek changes and adapts as well. I think that every single person is supposed to always question, do we really seek the right thing? Does that the thing that I will seek, that I will pursue, and I will achieve, will have the things that I want? What do I seek? Do I seek the feeling when I will have something? Or what do I seek? So today we'll share like 6 things that potentially you could seek that is negative things to seek, and 6 things that potentially is very, very positive to seek for. So first thing is that it's easy to understand. Materialism. That is like a negative thing to seek. That means that like what you will do with that material things. What you will do with that. Because at the end of the day, if you will buy something for material things, maybe a car, a new house, like it will be great for a day, but at the end of the day, it will not give you fulfillment. And I think that's a lot of times the first level of seeking is material things, and is not the wrong place to start, but is wrong place to finish. It's not the wrong place to start, but it's wrong place to finish, because sometimes when we don't have anything, the most important part is to have something to seek for. That means that it doesn't matter what is that, but it's something that needs to motivate to take action. If it's the materialist things, I think that we need supposed to say that, okay, if you seek material things, you're supposed to be grateful for that you have a motivation to take action. Because a lot of times people say, like, oh, like you seek material things that you are bad. No, I truly believe that seeking material things are a great place to start. Because if you don't have money, and you struggle with finances, of course you want material things. Of course you want to explore and see different things. But it's just wrong place to stop. Number 2 is approval and validation. So that means it might be that we are seeking wrong things by approval by other people, seeking likes, seeking being approved and validated by other people. That's probably one of the worst things, because it never will get fully approved and fully valued by other people, because it will be something that they do not like. So it always will be something seeking that is not being able to achieve. Because I think that people are interesting things. Because I think that the most important thing that we always need to seek is self-approval. And we always able to self-approve. Sometimes we're able to really understand that we love unconditional ourselves, but at the same time we don't accept the bad behaviors that we do, and really seek that gratefulness for yourself. Number 3 is perfectionism and unrealistic standards. Seeking perfectionism and unrealistic standards will make person disappointed, because perfectionism is impossible to reach, and that means that you always work to get that perfectionism, but you never get there. And that, of course, will create a lot of disappointment, because how you can be grateful when you don't have any wins under your belt? So when you are seeking excellence, because we need to seek excellence, not perfection. And there's massive difference. Excellence is doing your best with everything what you got. Perfection is doing above what you can. And of course, if you're seeking above what you can, of course, you will never be able to achieve that. Number 4 is seeking to escape. Seeking to avoid things. And that means that sometimes we can avoid challenges, avoid things that really stretches you in different ways, in knowledge, in skill set, in wisdom, in a lot of different things. So that means we can potentially seek stability and a sense of stability, because there's no stability. There's always big changes around you that you will need to adapt. But sometimes we seek that, and I think that's the wrong place to seek, because I think that the best place to seek stability is in change, in improvement, in personal growth. And then when you're able to seek that, that's where the change and the good that happens. Number 5 is seeking comparison, seeking envy, because a lot of times we're looking into other people and we really do not see how we could potentially succeed, because other people have so much more than us. And I think that that is one of the wrong place to seek, because we need to seek comparison to ourselves. So if you look into like where you were yesterday and really taking actions to move forward and compare what those actions led to, not just with results, but internal results. Because a lot of times I think that people disregard how much internal results do they get by taking action, by not getting external results. Because a lot of times we need to validate ourselves based on internal growth, not on external growth. And that is a massive difference. I think that a lot of times people quit because they don't see external growth yet. They don't see external results yet. But you need to compare yourself like how you are here today compared to a year ago. And if you see a massive change internally, you're supposed to be grateful and still keep moving forward. Number 6 is people seek power and control. I think that power control is, again, this is one thing that we will never get full control of life. We will never get full power of everything. So that means that people who seek power and control a lot of times find in different places. People start to manipulate and exploit other people for their own benefit. I think that's the most important part is really having those compassionate relationships that you're able to really have a ability to understand that you don't have any control whatsoever. You just have control of yourself, and that's what you control. I think that's one of the powerful things is that when you seek control of your actions, seek responsibility, seek ownership, seek responsibility and accountability, that's where the power is, not seeking control outside of yourself. Now, after finishing those 6 that is negative things that we potentially seek, I would love to focus now on the things that are really positive, the things that we are able to seek. So number 1 is fulfillment. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So that means that what is fulfillment for you specifically? I think that we always do ask that because every single person feels fulfilled in different ways. For example, I really feel fulfilled when I'm reading a book and then after that I take notes and I share my thoughts. This is very fulfilling. Fulfilling is for me to go to exercise, going to gym, to run. This is very fulfilling. Well, for me, fulfilling is going to seminars, conferences. Is very fulfilling. Is going to a mentor and asking a bunch of questions and implementing those devices. That is a massive fulfillment. For me, fulfillment is working so hard that you're barely walking and I come back and I sleep and there's massive fulfillment. Again, this is my fulfillment. What is your fulfillment? And seek that fulfillment and joy is very, very important because that creates happiness at the end of the day. Number 2 is success and achievement. Again, success and achievement is a great place as well to start because we need to seek success and achievement because success and achievement is the first step to significance. Success and achievement is the first step to achievement because how are you supposed to significantly add value to other people if you never succeeded? So if you want to help other people to succeed, you're supposed to show example. You're supposed to be a guide, not a travel agent, because guides show the path. This is how I went. This is how I did. This is the path that I took to succeed. So success and achievement is the first step to another thing that you're able to seek significance. It's very, very important. Number 3 is personal growth and development. I truly believe that this is a mandatory thing to seek for, to grow, to improve, to become better and bigger and stronger than yesterday. Become stronger and better and wiser than yesterday. I truly believe this is one of the most important that every single person will seek. Now, personal growth is different to every single person because we need to understand who you want to be, what kind of person you want to be, what kind of vision do you have, and then build that personal growth plan based on that vision because every single person has a different vision and that's okay. That's a very beautiful part of the life. So you need to understand and we need to understand what is the vision, what's the goals, and then of course create a goal around the personal growth to make sure that we're able to move towards that direction. Number 4 is connection and belonging. This is super, super important. I truly believe that every single person supposed to seek connection and belonging. So what community do you belong to? What kind of connection do you seek for? Now, of course, understand that the relationship with yourself is very, very important, and seeking that connection with yourself and self-awareness is essential in living a beautiful life. But at the same time, we need to have connection with other people. To have that association of like-minded people, and we need to seek for it. It will not manually jump on your laps and say oh, this is a connection, this is a relationship. No. You need to work for it. You need to improve that. You need to nurture it. And I think that is a very, very, very detrimental to think that relations are supposed to be just naturally flowing. It is natural flowing if you just invest your time, energy to build that naturally flowing connection. Number 5 is adventure and exploration. Adventure and exploration. I truly believe that if you want to live fulfilling life, you need to expand your thinking, because I was very narrow-minded before I moved to Canada and US. So I need to explore, I need to adventure, I need to seek exploration, that I could open my eyes, see different ways of living, different ways of seeing life, that I could adjust and pivot my life and adjust my perspectives based on how I saw that other people living. Because sometimes we do not know what we don't know. When we start seeing that other people live different ways, have different values, you start to question your way of living, and you are able to find the best possible way at your certain perspective. Number 6 is inner peace and potentially for spiritual fulfillment. Inner peace. This is very, very powerful. I think that when I growing up, the inner peace became more and more and more important, because peace are such a powerful thing. Seeking inner peace. But inner peace is a very interesting place, because what creates inner peace is different to each of us. And sometimes really inner peace is meaning pursuing something meaningful. Pursuing something meaningful could be inner peace, because you are peaceful when you know that you do your best. When you do your best, you know that you have an inner peace, because if you do know your best, if you are in between two paths and you do not know which one path to take, you never have the peace, because you're still constantly thinking which path to choose. So taking actions of this could be the most peaceful thing that you can do. Inner peace could be that you taking massive actions, you are going through massive struggles, massive adversity, but because you're taking action and you know those actions are meaningful, you can have potentially inner peace. So when I think about all the things that potentially could seek, and I learned that from one of the pastors, Irvin. He said that there's 3 levels of people that majority of the time seek. First level is people seek material things. And that's where people start. Then they start to seek adventure, exploration. And the next level, what the people seek are relationships. And relationships are supposed to be the most important part, because with relationships, could be material things much, much better. Exploration and adventure could be much, much better. So that means we need to seek relationships, connection, belonging. And when we really seek it at the highest level of pursuit, then we able everything else that adds up could be much, much, much more powerful. So I hope that you will question where you are, and if you maybe are not in seeking relationship, maybe you're seeking material things, and being able to accept that this is what I'm seeking now, but I'm working very hard to improve, get the things that I want, and when I will get those things, potentially I will understand, I will know that when I will get those material things, I know that my things that I seek will change. So being aware that when you will achieve something, it will that change, because a lot of times people, when they finally get something, they get disturbed, or they think that was not what they were expecting, and they get in depression, or they some kind of they don't have the peace anymore. But when you know that when you're seeking something just as a stepping stone, towards bigger things, I think that you when you finally achieve the goal, you know that this was just stepping stone, and you are start seeing it totally new things. So I hope that you reflect what you're currently seeking on, and really start to seek even harder to pursue that. So as you know, that will be a stepping stone to go to even bigger things. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.